Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly focus for December 3rd through the 9th, 2018. I'm Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, truly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now, let's turn to the cards and see what they have in store for us. It's been a strong week for energy so far in the readings, so not sure what to expect. I know we have a new moon, and it is a powerful new moon by the looks of things with these cards. Look at this. We start with the Ace of Swords. How beautiful is this? Start dreaming. You know, this is the epiphany moments. This is the, all of a sudden you have this new perception or new information comes in that can move you forward in a way you never imagined before. So stay open to ideas you hear and comments and clues, and you know, really go with the flow to your experiences this week. Now, when an ace appears in a reading, especially as the first card, although when it's the first card, it's even closer to you than you think. This is a new path that's opening up to you, one that you haven't stepped into yet. Or you're just seeing it. With it being in the first position, you could be just seeing it. You could just be getting that twinkle. So pay attention, absolutely. Epiphanies, yeah, epiphanies. You know, all of a sudden you have this new perception of an old situation, or a new perception of how you can go forward or who you can become. New information can come in. Meditation, new moon affirmations, absolutely. I always put my new moon affirmation link in the box wherever it might be on your screen. And if you want to listen to it every day, well, thank you very much. Thank you. But I would prefer that you grab a pen and a paper and write down a couple of sentences that you feel that you can say to yourself several times a day. And in time, add your very own personal ones to it. Queen of Pentacles, look at this. We sit in our chair, our throne. There is a beauty. I mean, the angels sitting there conferring with us. So pay attention to your dreams, waking and sleeping, absolutely. And especially with epiphanies coming in. The sun is carved in your chair. The storm clouds are behind you, so that the storm has passed. And you sit there with a confidence, a beauty and a confidence about you, holding that pentacle. So holding your love, your joy, your abundance, your wealth. Very nonchalantly. You know nobody can take this away from you. So it is about your gifts and your abilities and how you bring them to the forefront. Nobody can take what makes you away from you unless you allow it. And you're just simply not going to. And then we have the Emperor. Like I said, strong, strong energy. The Emperor is the one who makes the plan. The Emperor doesn't wish and hope and fantasize about his future. No, he makes the plan. He gets the people around him that is going to work the best, have the most knowledge, bring the most to the table. And after he takes in all the information, he makes the plan. And when he goes towards a goal, a dream, a desire, he knows he's going to succeed. He doesn't hope. He doesn't wish. He knows it. He believes it. So it's about making the plan to go forward. It's not rushing into anything, but rather making the plan, thinking it through. What you don't know, search for the answers, search for the truth, search for the awareness that you need in order to properly make and execute the decisions going forward in your life. Ten of Wands. Okay. Time to take a break, okay? Maybe you are working a ton of overtime, or you're helping out a lot in the community, or maybe it's a friend, or, you know, you're giving too much of yourself, and you need to pull it back and start giving back to yourself. Now, here you are with this sack full of wands, and yes, some have beautiful new growth potential, and others are dead wood. And you need to get rid of the dead wood, because look at the struggle you are going through here. Is this you know, paying more attention to somebody else's agenda than your own path forward? Is it doing some things just out of habit that are no longer necessary in your life? Is it allowing people to lean on you too much and you not taking back? Because it's got to be two-way streets. You're showing up for work and you're really not enjoying yourself. You can't wait for the time to pass so you can go and really tackle your true passions and your dreams. And brush up on your resume. Get it out there. There's too much on your plate right now. I'll tell you that. You need to lessen the load. You need to, and remember, we are in full moon energy until Friday, right? Friday is the new moon. So, up until Friday for sure, we should be really looking at the things that we need to put closure on, or endings on, or completion on in our lives. To take that wand out of our sack so that we can stand up strong and walk forward with a strength. The Three of Wands, we could be making some decisions about people in our lives, our relationships, who we have close to us, who we push away, who we keep at arm's length. And we could be very much taking stock of, well, I've just met this group of people and they're really wonderful, and this is how I think, my world will open up through these people. And it might be like looking at the people you work with versus the people you live with versus the people in the community. Because we're going to move to each of those wands and we're going to look at the direction of each one, the pros and cons. Maybe where we need to give more of ourselves, maybe where we need to take more for ourselves. And I get the sense that you've just been giving of yourself so much lately, and it's time to take back a little bit for you. And really, it's a time to look at what relationships you really want to honor in your life and grow in your life, and which ones have brought in their lesson. And it's time for them to go and experience other lessons. And it's time for you to go and experience other lessons. Well, I'll say it again, new moon affirmations. We have the lovers here through, this is our meditation. This is our contemplation, growing, deepening, love, relationships, commitments, embracing, strengthening, deepening. Now, this could be actual relationships, absolutely. But this could also be a passion of yours, a dream of yours, a desire of yours that you really want to enhance in your life, grow bigger and better. And this is a time to really, through reflection, through meditation, through prayer, understand how you can grow it, how you can deepen that commitment or that passion or that love for it. And maybe it's just dreaming of your tomorrow and seeing the splendor of it and really feeling the emotion of your happiness and your joy and your celebration, your pride perhaps, your love, your beauty, and how it grows through each chapter of your life. So give yourself some time to really think things through. I mean, the Emperor is here right next to the Queen of Pentacles. Honor yourself. I'm getting a lot of honor yourself. So, what relationships are good? What situations are good? Where are we giving of ourselves where it has become a burden or somebody else's agenda or responsibility that we've taken on for ourselves? Where do we feel that we need to self sacrifice so that they feel better about themselves? Because that's not your job. We have the Chariot. Yeah, definitely. Pulling back on the reins. Really realigning yourself with your focus of your tomorrow. Really paying attention to, so this could even just be your simple everyday in and out routine. And is it still working for you? I mean, we're kind of like mini robots. When we wake up in the morning, we follow the same patterns and we get to wherever we need to be at the certain points of the day in our lives. And then we go to sleep and we wake up and we do it all again tomorrow. And we don't really think about that routine. We don't think about which way we take to go to work, or if we brush our teeth before or after the shower, and how we put the toothpaste on our toothbrush, perhaps. And do we start the coffee pot or the tea kettle before we have the shower, or before we pack the lunches, or get the mail? So it could be even just the little mundane things need to have a little bit of a shake-up in our lives and start to incorporate some new things in our routines that's going to bring us this health, this joy, this well-being. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.